I've never done a reading in my workplace like this. Also, I'm fine. This is just acne from Breakout. But I have a pretty big event and stuff coming up this weekend. And let me see. There, now it feels a little less like you're a dickhead boss across the desk from me. The Fool. Okay, so we don't go into this blindly. We have experience. We have things that we can draw on in our next challenge, our next adventure. For myself, that's happening literally very soon, my next adventure. And I'm very excited to go on this journey. And I just want to know what my gods and my goddesses, Aphrodite, be with me. What I can know for myself, for peace of mind, for safety and security, and just in general, what am I allowed to know about this? Because I don't like pushing the gods to reveal to me more than I need to know. So there's the Five of Wands. I love the little pig that comes in this deck. I really need to look into what this little warthog means. This is the Celtic Tarot by Christoph Yunes. The Five of Wands obviously looks like a situation that is tumultuous. There's a lot of fighting going on around, but you don't have to be a part of it. You can observe the situation, see what's going on, but you don't have to involve yourself with that fighting, because it is often there just to pull you into that circle. So distraction. There are people that want to distract you. One thing that my best friend and I were talking about is, like, every time we move, plumbing issues happen. Water is always a tell for us when the big things are happening, because my best friend is such a powerful water witch. And, like, every time we move, there's massive rains. Right now, where I am, we are getting the first rains that we have been needing. We have been needing this rain. The earth has been dry and suffering without this. That is very interesting. So we don't go into it blindly. And there are people that want to distract us. There are those who want to pull us out of what we have worked for. The Nine of Shields in reverse. I have to cover this up because she's bare. The warthog is back again, behind the man at the tree, who's... It's very much giving the hermitage energy, and I really don't want you guys to isolate yourself because you feel like all that you have done is for naught, because that's what the Nine of Shields represents. You are surrounded by everything that you have come, and it's almost the 10. It's almost harvest time, but it's still on the vine, lushful and thriving. And it just needs permission. Thank you. Give me a stop that at 333, and there were 3 releases right there. And 7 of Wands. This makes me think of the 3 of Pentacles, and it's normally a card of collaboration. And there are going to be people that are going to want to try and cash in on what you have worked for. People saying that that which you have is mine. Because those were the same people here that were fighting with each other, trying to get up in that point. But instead of fighting and beating the sticks against each other pointlessly, you used yours to climb up, and people criticized you for that. People say, why are you better? Why are you greater? Why are you so much more important than me? Because for some reason, when we see success in another person, we take that as a personal slight, and that's a damaged ego. And again, I don't read anything that I don't personally experience, so I have felt that at some point in my life, and I am working through that. Healing, not healed. 444, as I said that. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. So, normally with these brief ones at work, I only have one deck, but I really wanted to pull an oracle as well. So, Its time is in reverse. Comfort, resolution, and presence. Comfort and resolution came out upright, and presence was in reverse. That's very interesting. Give me a second to contemplate. So this is the sort of warning that I have personally been feeling with my own job here, is getting too comfortable in the situation and falling back to sleep and not making the decisions that need to be made. Letting time get away from you and not being present, not being where you are in the moment because you're too tired from everything that you've had to do in the day. And I absolutely understand that. I work retail in a very masculine heavy field. So not only do I get the brunt of retail energy, I get misogynistic energy thrown at me, and then leering energy. I have had customers touch me and make comments about me simply because I am in this field, and they think that gives them a right, or they think that gives them permission. And I've already been discussing this with my best friend, that once we get back from this event, if we did not find something there to help us escape, to help us move, I will be looking for a different job that is hopefully going to pay more. But the distraction pulls you into a false sense of comfort, false sense of security. You can't leave because we need you. What are we going to do without you? You make this so much easier. Or if in sometimes my case, you've dealt with the trauma and self-issue of feeling like a burden on people around you. So you make yourself a martyr. You sacrifice yourself like a lamb to make life easier for everyone else. And in doing so, you make your life more hellish and more miserable. But you think that's what you're supposed to do because it's like a hit of a drug. It's like the hit of a drug, getting that praise and gratitude from whoever you're helping. And there's a lot of us that adopt really broken people. And again, I am a broken person too. We are healing, not healed. But when you are dealing with shattered glass like that, there's always going to be something that needs to be fixed, something that needs to be mended. And you can't take that onto yourself to solely fix that mosaic when it wasn't even your piece. It was not your dream. It's one you thrifted. It's one you gathered. And while you may love it, while you may find a value and comfort in it, it itself is just another distraction pulling you away from what is truly hollowing you out inside. And I understand maybe an anger to that, because this ego loves so much to give, loves so much to share. But much with the Six of Cauldrons, there will always be someone who wants to take more from you. There will always be someone who demands more from you. And until you lay down the boundary that says no, they will continue to take from you because they think it's their right. They think it's their permission. And they will be the ones in the warmth of what you've created, and you will be the one out to suffer. They will be the ones thriving in all of these seeds that you planted, and you will be the one wondering, where did it all go wrong? And you're going to blame yourself. You're going to think that it's entirely your fault that got you here because you didn't stick up for yourself, or you didn't value yourself, or someone made you feel guilty for valuing yourself. Don't let someone take away your light because they're scared of their own shadow. Brightest blessing, my warriors. The best is yet to come.